now she hate me. Trap motivation, I ain't got no home trying to get pussy nigga gone cause he dropped his location. It's a whole lot of lost souls on the page.
Okay, my bad. Well,
they called an acquaintance who knew my auntie, and I knew them through my auntie. And they knew him as well, so they called him, and he basically vouched for me, like, shit, yeah, he just came from being with us, did this and that. And I guess that wasn't enough. They took me, told my grandma they wanted to talk to me. From there, they took me to the crime scene. Then from at the crime scene, they gave me a gunshot ballistic test. Then from there, they
So hold on, break down that gunshot ballistic.
I didn't even know they was giving. I didn't even know what it is.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of we doing this partly so for the young people. You know
yeah, I didn't even know what the fuck a gunshot ballistic test was, and none of that. I didn't know until I went to court and started getting paperwork and start. You know what I'm saying? Like my lawyers and them having to tell me like, oh, that's what they did to you at the time. But a guy just came up to me, a technician, an evidence technician. He got the hit in my hands and shit with like this gel type form shit. Hit my hands, then he hit all around my face and shit. And he put it back in like a tube. That was a gunshot residue test, I guess. Like that test would have been able to determine if I had gunshot residue on me, which I didn't. So
right, so but they still took you down after they seen that you ain't had nothing.
Facts.
So in your mind, as all this shit going down, what did you think? Can you go back to that moment?
It was crazy, right? They wound up letting me go. Then they came back and got me the next day, or the following night. And that's when they got to talking crazy and got to trying to show me pictures and all that extra shit. That's like the second night, was really.
So at this time, they showing you pictures of motherfuckers laid out, basically.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm sitting there like, I don't know nothing. Like, what y'all want me to tell y'all, basically, you know what I'm saying? When they came and got me, I was crying and shit on the couch to my mama like, shit, I don't know nothing. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what these people want from me? I don't know nothing. I don't know what happened. But they just weren't taking a no for an answer for real,
Yeah. So they done came to the crib, they ain't taking no for an answer. At this point, they taking you down to the station now.
Yeah, got to showing me pictures and shit. Kept telling me they was gonna take me home.
Oh, so they had already took you to the station when they were showing you the pictures and shit. You already there. Okay.
Telling me they was gonna take me home and this and that. Hurry up, come on. I ain't never go home after that and shit. I wind up. I was in boom. They kept telling me they was gonna take me home. They kept using that excuse. I was ready to go home. They knew it.
So that's basically why you just telling them whatever the fuck they want to hear.
So what it was, like my Miranda rights.
Right.
Now that I look back on it, like in a car, they kept going over my Miranda rights with me. They went over my Miranda rights like 5 times. He like, look, I'm gonna ask you this. I just need you to say this. You need to hurry up so you can go home. I didn't know my Miranda rights, and I didn't know how important it was until now. It took me to go through all this.
Yeah.
I'm in that bitch, you got the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used against you in the court of law. You got the right to an attorney. If you can't afford one, will be appointed, what I'm saying, at the state of cost or whatever. And
sounded like Chinese to you when you 14.
Hell yeah. So I'm like, why the fuck this nigga keep going over this shit with me though?
Right.
Because he knew I didn't really know it and understand it for real. And he used that shit to his advantage and shit, man, and kept telling me he was gonna take me home. I ain't wind up going home. I wind up going to the juvenile and shit. My first time being a juvie. And,
you remember what month this was? So you 14 still at this time, right?
Yeah, I got locked up, but September 19th or some shit. This shit September 18th, 19th.
Yeah.
And they put me on this shit, what you call a 5-day waiver to determine whether they're gonna charge me as an adult or keep me as a juvenile. And they wound up charging me as an adult.
Okay. So now you getting charged as an adult. Did your people come down there yet? Was they able to make it down there in contact?
Yeah.
So, but at this point, they don't really
know what the fuck going on. I had so much shit going on in my life, so they feel me everybody was really kind of like lost in the sauce for real, you know.
Hell yeah. So now you go to your preliminary. What happened at the preliminary?
That shit was so crazy. I waived it.
Okay.
Attorney talked me into it, and I don't really know him for real. Yeah.
Okay. So you done waived it. They didn't kind of talk you into waiving it. So now you done waived that. Boom. So now you at the point where what's going through your head at this point right now?
I'm like, fuck. I look back in hindsight, I was lost. Shit was moving so fast around me. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? I ain't understand half of that shit. You gotta think, I'm locked up just off of how profile my case was and shit. So I'm fighting in the juvenile every day and shit, just on some, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really just thugging. And like when a nigga say shit, I just had to sit.